So for those of you saying that Christians are not being targeted in Nigeria, that Trump is wrong, well, I have news for you guys, because ISIS, the Islamic State of Iraq and Syria, have come out to say that no, they are not going to stop the buying of Christians in Nigeria. Yes, they have come out openly to not only admit that they are buying Christians in Nigeria, but they are not even going to stop, that they can match the US Army bullet. That is what they have said. Now the news says, we will not stop the buying of Christians in Nigeria. ISIS boasts, dares Trump to send US troops. Then they even challenge Trump, say make him do quick, sending troops. Say yes, then they ready, then go marching troops. I read the news for now. The Islamic State of Iraq and Syria has openly admitted to buying Christians in Nigeria and Africa, and has vowed to continue with the buying spree without respite, without remorse. In a post on X on Sunday by Mario Nafwal, a Lebanese Australian journalist, the Islamist extremist group dared US President Donald Trump to go ahead with his threats of a military intervention in Nigeria due to the ongoing buyings, saying the group would match the American soldiers pew-pew for pew-pew. In the post, Nafwal, who is also an influencer and podcast host, said the terror group described any US attempts to defend Christians as an act of hatred against Islam, and cautioned its fighters not to underestimate American military forces. He added that the group claims that US involvement would drag America into endless wars from Damascus to Africa, signaling its intent to provoke prolonged conflict. Wahala deal. So who promotes the prolonged conflict now? Say na America. I've been at them. I've been at this ISIS. Okay. In the post titled ISIS admits mass buying of Christians, dares Trump to intervene, Nafwal said the open confession by the terror group signals the contributing challenges the international community faces in addressing extremist threats on the continent. This is not an intelligence leak but an official confession published directly by ISIS, highlighting the group's boldness in publicly acknowledging its actions. Of course, ISIS has always been known to acknowledge their actions. People don't use that one take no ISIS. They always acknowledge what them do. Nafwa wrote, ISIS has openly admitted to carrying out a mass buying against Christians in Africa. So it is not only Nigeria. Then they carry out mass buying against Christians for Africa. The terror group calls defending Christians an act of hatred against Islam. Like how now? So many don't defend themselves. Why would they buy Christians in the first place? And mocks Trump's threats to intervene, and wants its fighters not to underestimate US forces. He boasts that US involvement would drag America into endless wars from Damascus to Africa. Okay, they are saying that if America wants to come and fight or stop the buying of Christians in Africa, make them come. Say it go lead them to endless wars. Say them go fight, now them go tire. This is no leak. It's an official confession published by ISIS own weekly, he added. So they get their own weekly publication, they get their own media where they publish things, and I then publish this one. I then talk this one now. It's alright.